Toy boat.
Hello.
Toy boat.
Welcome
Toy
back
car.
to
Toy boat.
the Toy Boat Show. We are Childish Things. This is
Yes, we are.
episode
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are. a couple
Oh,
of
that's how we
those
have to start every
Eight.
episode now. We are childish
We are
things.
We are
Fox
Childish
Sports.
Things. Hoorah.
We are farmers.
We are
But
Our
I'm-
farmers. Doop-a-da-ba, beat-a-ba, because that's
Yeah, because we
copyright.
can't
Ooh,
say that.
careful.
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Beep-a-da-ba, beat-a-ba.
Do.
Hello, folks.
Good
How's it
morning.
going? Thanks for watching again. We're glad you came back
Dustin's
for
trying to start it.
another episode. Yeah. Can you guys hear me even? Is that okay?
Yeah, we
Okay,
can.
you can't.
We were just interrupting you.
I know.
We're just
I
being
wonder if they
assholes.
can hear me at home. Zoom does that thing where it cuts people off, so I'm not even sure if I.
Yeah,
Anyway,
they can hear you.
what was I gonna say? I don't even know. Welcome back, episode 8. Thanks for joining us again. Before we jump into today's episode, 8. That's right. Infinity, episode Infinity. Before we jump in, I wanted to share a special toy that I have. Actually, I dug out of the closets. This is a very cool dinosaur.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh, man.
He has underwears on.
Hey, it's sunglasses.
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 This dinosaur was given to me in high school by the cast and crew of a show that I co-wrote called RAR, the Dino Musical.
When are we doing a reading of this?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's
Rawr.
scrap childish things.
That.
Let's do
But this
rawr.
is great, and this is one of the only stuffed animals that I still own, along with Simba, who I showed prior. Just everybody signed it. It's just like a sweet little guy, just so nice.
Did
That's what I
they
wanted to
purchase it clothed, or did they clothe it and then give it to you?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Wow. All right.
I would assume they clothed it, right? Dinosaurs aren't usually clothed.
I don't know. I'm not gonna
I'm
tell a
I'm not
dino what to
familiar.
do.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of dinosaurs.
All we've found so far is their bones, Justin.
And some, like,
sweet.
feathers.
Clothed
maybe.
in it, just
What is-
Find their
disintegrated.
clothes.
Yeah, man.
But
What if they had like
imagine-
super hip fashion, dude?
imagine the archaeologist who's like, I've uncovered this fossil, and it's like a little hat.
Oh man, pretty. What a dope hat, dude.
Or it's like a full
These dinos were
skeleton
lit.
just with little buttons down it.
Yeah, those
And
shoes.
it's a shirt that says "fam." Shirt that says "fam" on it. And we're like, oh my god.
It was
Repeated
cool.
itself.
Does anybody else have anything?
Yeah,
they wanna
forever
share
ago.
for show and tell today?
Yeah, I have these ridiculous tiny gardening implements.
That's all I have in my reach as well.
I feel like you just grabbed those like
Love them.
as a last minute idea.
Why do you
Hey,
have those?
What? Why do I have
What are
them?
they for? Yeah, are they for
Tiny-
like a Zen garden?
You have a
Tiny
garden on your
gardening.
desk?
No, I got a like a plant shelf, and these just came with it.
Huh.
That
But I
explains
do
it.
use them sometimes. Yeah, but you're
Fantastic.
absolutely
You
right.
can
I'm afraid of like silence in group settings because I feel bad for whoever asked the question. So I'm always like, "Yes, I have a question."
Here's
You
my
know, or
microphone.
whatever.
This is what I used to do podcasts and stuff.
Yeah.
I have a
hoping-
water bottle.
Ooh.
It's very big.
You guys,
I have lamp.
Well, I have a Monster energy drink.
Mm.
Monster,
That's good.
unofficial sponsor.
It's like as
Of
big
the
as
show.
my head. Okay.
I feel like a big old copycat, but I also have a water bottle.
Andy, come on.
Sorry.
okay. Well, in the future, I guess we should talk about if we're doing show and tell or not. I
No,
guess.
I love
probably.
it. No, this
We
is
did it. I
spontaneous
think we
and
did an
beautiful.
excellent job.
Yeah,
Grab
this is
quickly
great.
and show and tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's jump in. We last left off with our daring darlings making it finally out of the underground sewers and stumbling into a new community called Boardberg.
Boyd
The
Bear.
team, excluding an already jailed up So-So, received much needed repairs, although they weren't exactly welcomed by everyone. This strict new community ultimately blamed our heroes for unleashing a terror, aka Barbara, back out into the river. After being questioned, the team was imprisoned alongside So-So, who had made a new friend of his own, the sad, poor vibrator Monty. You all are in a prison of sorts, and I think you've been in here for a little bit. You guys can have conversations and whatnot, obviously, as if you just arrived. But for the sake of time, I think it's just kind of spanned a number of hours already. But yeah, so the three non-Rev of you are in one cell. Rev, you're in another cell across the hallway, I guess. There's 6 chain link fenced cells. Monty is in your cell with you, So, and all of you guys. And then you have Flick, Oodles, and the privates in one cell. And then Stretch and I guess decided Olivia's still under you, Rev. So Olivia's
Yay!
The Stretch and
Flick.
did I already say Flick? Yeah, Flick. Sure.
Flick, Oodle,
Stretch and Flick are in
privates.
one cell. Oodle and the privates are in another cell, and then Olivia and Rev are in one cell, and then one cell's empty because that's how I counted it.
So are
by the way,
Monty and the
jump in.
privates in the same cell or no?
Monty and the.
No,
I just wanted to for my own.
that was really good. No,
That's a
that-
funny joke, though.
that
Yeah.
was smart, Monty and the privates.
All right, moving on.
It also
They are
would be
in
a great
separate
band
cells.
name.
They are separated.
Yes, that's what I was
Um,
thinking, Kelsey.
It's good.
Before we jump in, Ryan, now might be a good time to show everyone the map, the updated map.
Yeah.
If you could.
Is it this one?
So you'll notice the yes, no. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. People can imagine the music. Somebody give me some music in the background while I talk. So we have a blue little new location. That is Boardberg on the river there. Awesome. Thank you. Now that everybody's got a good look at where we're updated in the city, that's your little journey. Remember, the green is the tree. That is your original community of you and I and Av.
What's that
that's
thing
it.
that looks like words, like in the up top right corner?
Top right corner.
Like a sign.
Oh yeah, it's like a building
Words.
sign.
Is it the
No,
Westport Auto
because-
sign?
You haven't seen that yet, so I don't know.
Okay.
Can't tell you.
Oh.
Sorry. Meta game, you know. You know how
Guys,
it
what
is.
if this is Kansas City?
Then we got a new Ferris wheel that I don't know about.
I'm hyped about the
True.
Ferris wheel that's in our future. Yeah,
I hope. Oh my gosh, that
okay.
would make our city so much more fun.
it would. Ferris wheels
So-
are one of my favorite things.
Every city needs a Ferris wheel.
Very much.
So you're all in these prison cells. Monty is looking very tired, quite exhausted. But what are you all doing?
Is
And that's everything that happened to us since we got separated.
Thank you so much for filling me in.
are the lights on? Or are we just in
No.
the dark?
You're in the dark. There's some light coming in through the ceiling a bit. There's like some little holes that kind of create little shafts of light.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
but
then
for the most part, it's pretty dark in here.
I clicked on my headlights a while ago. Then, like whenever our captors left, I clicked on.
You've lit up the room a bit. It is, in a slight way, slightly scary now because there are
Of all the
big
shadows.
cast on the walls and whatnot.
Mhm.
And so it's just a little ominous. But
I'm gonna call out, and you said it's like chain links.
mhm.
I'm gonna call out of a chain link and say, "Is everybody okay out there?"
Yeah, we're fine over here. We're good. Are you all okay?
I think I'm fine. Yeah, am I the only one in my cell?
No, I'm underneath you.
Oh, hi Olivia. I forgot you were down there.
And Summer and me and So are all over here.
Yeah,
And
that's where
Uma's,
we're at.
doing right back here with. That's right. That's right.
I'm glad that we had the opportunity to show off Justin's prowess.
I guess the next question is, how do we get out of here?
Well,
I think that we should think about, because we're here, you know, they think it's important that we be locked away in prison, like as if we did something wrong. So I think maybe we should like listen to them and hear them out and see if maybe we did something wrong and we don't know it. I mean, we are, you know, pretty isolated in our little home and we don't go out often. Maybe we're not doing things right out here.
Yes,
Sorry, you go ahead, Lucinda.
well, I was going to say that they did explain that they lost a lot of toys to Barbara over the years, and that she was locked up so that she would stop ravaging the entire town.
Yeah, so then maybe I should just stay here and take that punishment for the rest of the group, because I was
No.
the one who did let Barbara out.
We did, but I will say that we can try to find a solution. They didn't know that Barbara was sentient.
Oh, well,
So we
Barbara's
could
a
just
living
talk to her.
creature. Of course she's sentient.
Well, we don't know what that means.
They didn't know that Barbara was awake, I guess.
yeah.
They thought she was just a menace. But now that they know, and we know that she can be talked to, maybe we can help solve everybody's problem.
And
Yeah.
so no one would be better for that than you. You're the one who made friends with her.
Oh, pshaw, I say, and then realize that my left arm is damaged still. Oh, no. I mean, I would be happy to go and talk to Barbara and see, you know, how she's feeling or they're feeling about all this mess and if they're happy in the new being out of that sewer or if they want to go back. Just make sure they don't eat no people.
So we would have to convince them to let us go, and then we would have to find Barbara, and then talk to Barbara without Barbara eating us.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess that's it, the plan in the nutshell, I think.
Or we could sneak out.
Yeah, but sneaking out seems like you guys can sneak out if you want to. I want to stay here.
I feel very comfortably sure that I could break out of here at any moment.
Me too. I could squeeze through one of these holes with a little bit of assistance.
In theory, I guess I could take myself completely apart and pop through one part at a time.
Well, I'm glad we have a lot of options.
If you could like scrounge me into a little ball and push me through one of these holes, because I'm just made of stuffing on the insides.
Well, maybe we don't have to do that though. Olivia, she's really good at getting in and out of places, right?
Yeah, I'm good at that. Okay.
Maybe Olivia could find a way to let us out.
Yeah, can you open locked doors?
Oh, I've never tried before. Let me, hold on. And then she just like walks through the fence, like separates and then like reforms. And she's like, she like kind of like glides down to your gate in front of you all. And she like stretches up a bit. Like she looks like one of those long Furbies now. And
Why would you do that, Justin?
Well, the game's ruined.
Why would you bring that here? This is our special time.
and she kind of looks like at the little lock, and I guess it's a decent sized lock for a lot of your sizes. But anyway,
Is it like the lock you
she
get
looks
on
at
a
it.
diary when you have a diary as a little girl and you get a lock
Oh
on?
yeah.
It's not. This is actually like an actual like
Oh,
like a
no.
big
Like a-
lock,
like a locker
yeah.
for your school locker lock.
Yes, it is. And in fact, she looks at it and she says, "Oh, unfortunately, this is not a like a key locker. This is a code lock, and I don't know the code."
That makes sense.
Guys, and Lucinda reaches out and holds Summer and Soso's hand and says,
Look how lucky we are to have so many friends with so many different qualities.
Are you
Sorry,
okay?
don't mind me. Apologies. I didn't mean to ruin the moment. Just...
Oh, that's all. Are you okay?
Monty's with us, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do we know his name? Did we introduce ourselves last time?
I know
don't think
Monty.
so, but...
Oh, hey everybody, this is Monty. It's my
hi,
friend.
Monty. My name is Lucinda.
I'm Monty.
Hello, everyone. Pleasure to meet you all. Yeah, I am... Sorry, I'm... just not feeling so well.
What
What's
did they
going
do
on?
to you? Oh, well, they took him away from here, and then it seems like they did torture him a little bit, and then brought him back
See,
in
it's
here.
hard to be on the side of these people that are torturing.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
Well, Monty, would you call
Punishment
it
isn't
torture?
the way to resolve issues.
Hey.
It's about letting people learn and change.
They don't see it as torture. They simply believe that I'm doing my part for the society.
Oh, well, maybe you are.
What is
What?
it?
Yeah.
Well, perhaps I'm not sure exactly, but they take me into a dark room and they hook me up to, I don't know, they clamp these hard metal pieces on me, and I just feel, I feel tired, and it hurts, and I end up feeling drained, and I don't know,
Justin,
but there are these sparks that come off of this machine, and it's I would call it torture. Yes, I would.
Can I do a medicine check
Slightly
on
changed.
Monty?
What'd you say?
Can I do a medicine check? Or I guess, can I
there is a move
feel
for this.
him? Can I jury rig? I want to see if his batteries are low. I guess I feel like that's a thing toys would know. If like batteries would be in little toy hospitals because toys need batteries to stay juiced up,
So
right?
yeah. So here's the thing. You're right in a way. I don't know that.
Unless you plug him into an outlet, because they also make them like that too.
So here's something that you all know but not quite know, and I'll let you decide how it goes. But there, you know, toys with batteries inside of them. You have multiples of them back in you and INF, but you don't consider them batteries. That's just a part of them, right? You could call them batteries, that's fine, but in your mind, it's not like they need to be recharged. You've never had to recharge anybody who needs batteries before. That's never been like a thing. They just seem to be fine, like you. They just consistently, from a meta sense, they have a battery inside of them, but it never goes out, basically.
Oh, okay, cool.
And you don't know why that. I mean, you've never had to like research why that is because you've never had a reason to.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to make a, you could do a.
I should look at these moves now and then.
I think I want to do a think it through.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Actually, good. Roll a think it through, and this is we're fudging the definition of this one a little bit, but just roll a think it through, and depending on what you get, I'll kind of tell you what you can figure out.
Okay.
Either of you can do that, by the way. Summer.
I'll let you do that, Kelsey.
I got an 11.
11, great.
Oh, did I roll in the wrong spot?
Yeah,
Sorry,
you
guys.
did.
So it actually makes sense for you to know this, Lucinda, because you deal a lot with the awakening of toys and whatnot, and you've never really put much thought behind it. But when Ruby first started working with you, Ruby, I think, was the first toy that you ever kind of encountered that had some sort of like, you know, screen and therefore probably a battery inside of them. And the way that Ruby has talked to you time and time again about their power and their energy and their like battery and whatnot, it to them it feels like their soul. And so on days when Ruby is feeling less hopeful or happy, their battery just seems a little more sluggish. Maybe their screen kind of like starts to fade in its light and whatnot. Oodle is very much the same way, but you've never really had a chance to talk with Oodle about her, battery and whatnot. But your overall, I guess, theory would be that a toy's battery is directly connected to its soul.
And like life force, or just like soul?
Yeah, life force would be a good word for it. Yep.
Okay.
But again, even on those down days when Ruby, was kind of fading and whatnot, if they were somehow like perked back up or something like that, then their batteries seem to like recharge, if you will. So yeah.
It sounds like whatever they're doing to you is hurting your insides.
Yeah, I think that'd be an accurate statement. It it seems to really not feel good inside or outside, or really all over. Yeah.
And you're very worn out now, right?
Yeah, quite exhausted.
We can't let them keep taking his life force.
Ooh.
They do this once a day, usually around the same time, and it's not. I feel like it was different this time. Usually, they only charge up a little. They only take a little. But today they just kept it going longer.
Do you know what they're taking it for?
No, I don't.
Why do they keep you here instead of letting you be a part of the society that you're helping?
They know that I'll just run away.
Because they know that what they're
try to
doing
run
isn't
away.
good.
I've continually tried to run away, like 5 times in the last, period of time.
You guys, I'm starting to get the feeling that Bortberg might not be a very nice place.
Yeah, I mean, just the simple fact that as soon as they found me out washed up on the boardwalk, they threw me in a cage. That probably doesn't do too well for their
It
hospitality.
doesn't speak
Oh,
well.
so while we continue the conversation, Summer's gonna try to mend somewhat.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I'm sorry, I forgot that you were hurt.
Oh, that's okay. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Roll jury rig.
12.
12s and 13s every time.
This is the one thing
Very
Summer's
good.
good at, you guys.
That's great.
Well, you know what 12 means? You can roll. You can fix not just one part, but 2 parts.
Oh,
Yay.
dang! Nice. So I'm down to just my right hand being damaged.
Wow.
I'm just gonna be sewing him up while we're talking.
But my
You're gonna
bow-
be
my
so
bow
sewing
tie-
him up.
I'm so sewing.
Oh yeah.
What?
My bow tie is gone forever though. So.
Oh, so. Oh, as I sew, I say so. Where'd your bow tie go?
Oh, it flew off and went off into the ether, never to be found again. But that's all right. The bow tie
we have
doesn't
to-
make the person.
We have to find you something else to wear around your neck.
Oh, is there something wrong with my exposed neck?
No, it just looked so cute before.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we'll keep an eye out, but I don't want it to just be anything. The bow tie was pretty special.
That makes sense. Accessories are very important.
That's true.
At this point, Olivia has like glided back into the cage with Rev, just kind of like sliding through, and she hops back up on top of Rev, and she says, "Sorry, I couldn't help more, friends.
Oh, that's okay. Everyone's just doing what they can, you know?
Doing our best.
Are we? And then Stretch says, as much as I agree with So-So about trying our best to not anger this community any farther, I do believe that if we stay in here, we might meet similar consequences, similar fates to that of our new friend Monty. Yeah, I agree. We gotta get the hell out of here before they turn us into paste and glue and grime.
I have
Is
a
that what
question.
they
My
do?
favorite.
They turn us into paste?
My question is, am I surrounded by chain link, or is there also like chain link on 3 sides and a wall, or what's the situation?
Yeah, you're in the corner, so yours is 2 chain link and 2 wall.
What's the status of the wall? How's it looking?
As far as like,
As far as stability goes.
it looks pretty sturdy. You
Okay.
have to like try and like, mess around with it a bit if you want to kind of check on it. I guess you could either roll like think it through, or I would say think it through to see how sturdy this wall is.
I would like to I would like to think it through to check the structural integrity of the wall. And so that's plus strong arm, which is +1 for me.
Come on.
A 10.
Nice.
10.
We're rolling way better today.
So you are completely accurate in your assessment. So the wall, you look at it and it's like, it looks sturdy, but as you kind of roll over to it and put a tire up on it, it's you can see it's actually a pretty flimsy piece of metal, and with a good push through it, you think it would snap right off.
What have you found, Rev?
I think I'm pretty positive that if I wait, where's my voice going? There it is. I think I'm pretty positive that if I was to just kind of run into this wall here as fast as I could in the space, I might be able to knock this wall out.
Wow.
And maybe be able to get us to freedom in some, or at least some of us, and then some of us could free the others. If I knock the wall out, would it free up anyone else's compartment?
No.
Okay.
If you, because of how long that wall is,
Mhm.
the whole wall wouldn't snap down. It would just be like one part of it would probably like break off because of how like rusted the metal is.
Hey,
Mhm.
Justin, can I use a hold to remember a sad thing, and so damage 1 part and gain +1 hold, which you can use. Wait, hold on.
It's on.
You should
Don't worry
go
about
I
damaging
basically want
stuff.
to. I
You just
basically
spend a
want to
hold.
apply real world logic to the situation and see if I can figure out like where the best place for Rev to hit would be to try to get the most damage done, so we can escape properly.
Sure. Yeah. Good.
I'm still kind of confused about how this
You-
specific thing worked.
It's just
Great. Perfect.
Um.
Oh, it's a game where we play toys. Great, awesome.
You are watching Rev over in the corner work on that, and your eyes kind of like, and you go back into this other memory world, and you're sitting on a shelf, or you're sitting on a countertop, and not that you know what that is necessarily, but and there is a again, not that you know what this is, but you see a familiar flesh girl, child creature that's way larger than you.
A flesh girl
sitting-
child creature? That's the best way you can.
I think I'm just gonna start describing in real world talk, and just that you don't.
Yeah, gotcha. Yep. Yeah.
So there's a little girl, and she's sitting at the table, and she's writing on pieces of paper, and in front of her she has a book, a large book that's propped up, and she, and she's talking to somebody behind you in like the kitchen, I guess, and she's reading out loud from the book, and she is saying, if a truck travels at a wall at the speed of, and it kind of like blurs out because Justin doesn't know math stuff. and then a kind of a deeper voice from behind you starts kind of like giving answers and whatnot, and your eyes, you know, like math equations are going across and you pull back into, and you know exactly where on that wall Rev needs to hit in order for, I'm gonna say, half of the wall to snap off.
Okay. So then I take one of my holds out, right?
Yes.
Cool. So I tell Rev, hit it there, and then I point to the place that I figured out was the best place.
And Rev, right as you're like listening to him say that, you turn around, and behind all of you, back in the at the other end of the container, the door opens.
Ooh.
And then quickly closes.
What?
And somebody has like kind of slipped in, and they walk carefully and quietly towards you.
Peg.
And you approach. It's Peg.
There she is. Mission accomplished.
Let's go home.
Adventure over.
And you recognize it as Adam, the military Mike, who was a little more friendly to you all.
Yeah.
And who,
Hi, Adam.
Hi, Adam. We really
Hey,
missed
everyone.
you. And I wish I had the opportunity to get to know you a little bit better.
Can I make friends with Adam?
It's just right now. Yeah, why not? What do you? Yeah, sure.
8.
Nice.
Okay. You have to give them something that to make them believe you want to be friends with them. They don't like your friends, or they want you to go somewhere.
That one.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
Good job.
Playing a
That is
game.
good. That is
Okay.
good.
So he comes over and he says, "Hey, listen, I'm so sorry that this all happened to you. Lucinda, I think you all are very, very kind people, and I would like to get to know you all better too. I think here's the problem. I've tried talking to my sister, and she is not really interested in what you have to say, to be honest. I think you have to prove it to her. I think actions are going to be our only option here. So
We're
if you-
really good at doing things.
We love actionable actions.
Yeah, we've done quite a few things. I
And
rode an
stuff.
alligator.
That's, yeah. Okay. Speaking of said alligator, I think the only thing that's going to get you off the hook here is if you can somehow prove to Patch and the others that this Barbara won't come back and harm us. Does that make sense?
I have a pretty decent relationship with Barbara. I could speak to them.
Okay.
I just need to get out into the water.
Right. Okay.
And we would love to go and help so that we can fix this problem for not just you, but us and Barbara. Everybody can succeed.
Yes,
Yeah.
win. I think there's another one in there
There's,
too.
there's probably some peripheral ones we don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah,
Peripheral.
they'll show up in time.
I'm happy to help make something to help keep Barbara out of the city. If that's a thing that could be made, I'm pretty good with tools. I was gonna say technology, but I'm pretty good at fixing things.
She is.
That's all really good ideas. Here's the thing though. If they catch you outside of your jail cells, they will just assume that you escaped and probably be even madder at you. So whatever you do, you're gonna have to do it quick, and you're gonna have to do it real stealth-like.
Okay.
We love being stealth-like, don't
We're
we?
so good at it.
Wait, are
That was
are
really
we?
loud.
Yeah, is that? Okay, yeah, I think we understand that. I think I understand the stakes that things are at right now. How does everybody else? Do we still would like to proceed with?
I would like to proceed.
Is Adam gonna let us out of here? Are you gonna help us get out? Is that the deal?
Yeah, that'd be even stealthier if you just let us out.
Ooh, I have an idea, Adam. You can let us out, and then we can pretend that we incapacitated you, and then you won't get in trouble.
Oh yeah, that's a really good idea.
It'll be like playing a game.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
That's
a little
good.
bit like lying too, but
I don't know that. How would you have gotten out? How do
Well,
I talk that out? I think we're gonna have to destroy. If I let you out, it's gonna look like somebody let you out. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's what we were saying. Like you could pretend to be like incapacitated outside the door, leaning up against the fence, and then maybe the keys.
There's no keys. It's a code.
Oh,
And you give us the code then, and then leave, so it looks like we just figured it out.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
All right. Maybe make a.
or maybe you could be like humming.
That's
a code.
me, I think. I'll do that because it's one of my moves. The bossy.
Okay.
Is that make a bargain, or is that her special move?
Make a bargain makes. I think it'd be bribe or bossy.
Okay, because I can do bossy. What's bribes plus?
I think that's
smile.
smile, yeah.
Okay, so both of them are smile.
We would just need something to offer Adam if we do bribe.
That's true.
mhm. Okay, maybe I'll try bossy and then we can use bribe as a backup if it doesn't work out.
I think bossy makes more sense because it's
Yeah.
not like he's uncooperative. He just isn't completely sold on this plan.
Oh, we have a tie now.
Actually, you don't have a tie. You only get a tie if you roll a 10 or higher. On
Aww.
Oh,
yeah, sorry.
that's a 10.
Nice.
A 10. On bossy.
So they are convinced. They do what you want. Hmm.
Well, what exactly do you say? Because Rev's been the one talking about
Yeah.
it. So what do you say?
So I agree with Rev. I say yes.
I think that's really the only option as far as all of us getting those wins that we were talking about earlier. So, you tell us the code. And then, maybe if they ask you out there later, you can say that it seems like one of us was doing math to figure out the right answer.
Man, I don't know why, but Lucinda, something about the way you explain things makes me feel better about him. So
She
Alright.
has that effect on people.
It's sort of a thing I do.
alright, the code is. I was deciding how dirty I wanted to make it.
Jeez, what is
Just
this?
Just give us your pin number and don't tell us it's your pin number. I ruined it.
The code is 060192.
Okay. Thank you, Emma.
Could you repeat that one more time?
I wrote
Yeah,
it down.
Oh.
060192.
92.
0601
01
92.
92. See, it's a pattern.
And he's,
That
and
way-
he's like,
Oh, it's like a game. If we can sneak out and figure out how to stop Barbara from eating toys and then sneak back in, it's like we're playing a game of hide and seek.
That sounds so fun.
yeah. Okay, cool. You guys like to play a lot of games. I noticed that earlier. You were collecting rocks and cotton swabs and stuff. But
UNINAV is a very fun place.
is that where you're
You
from?
should-
What'd
You should
call
come
it?
back with us, Adam.
You and I and Av.
UNINAV?
We don't. Yeah, there's no torture that happens there. At
Yeah,
least that I
big
know of.
tree.
Door.
Big
Torture.
tree.
What torture?
Oh well.
Oh.
Monty's been being tortured.
Yeah.
They've been taking his life.
No.
Force, his life force.
Life
Did you
force.
not know that was happening in your
Monty.
city?
And he comes over to Monty, and Monty says, "Alas, it's."
I can't wait to watch Justin have a conversation with himself.
I hate it. I was rewatching the last. I was like, "This is what slows every episode
This
down."
is
when I
what
have
the
to have a
people
conversation
want,
with myself,
Justin.
and I'm like,
Just know I'm giving you very good background music. So
alas, it's true. Yes, I have been tortured quite frequently, daily, one might say. Adam, I know that you are. You've been kind to me here. Yeah, well, I mean, I can't believe it's torture. Why? And he says, I don't believe I have the energy to tell you right now, but I will say that your companions, one Drift and one Slade are the two that have been taking me out of my cell daily and doing this. Monty, I'm so sorry. That's horrible. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. But first, all right. Here, and then he undoes the lock. Because now that you know the code, it would make a difference. If that's the plan, that's the plan. So he goes and unlocks it for you, and then he says, "Okay, you can unlock the others. It's all the same code because that's how it goes." And
That's really efficient.
yeah. And I know that I completely now just like cut off all the thunder that you all had been planning on your escape prior. And all of that stuff all the time and effort that you put into it, literally like 10 minutes of this pod of this.
I didn't tell you
show.
about that, Adam. But thank you,
Yeah,
Justin.
no, I'm
I was really
omniscient.
looking forward
I'm
to running into that wall.
We did spend a lot of time on that.
Yeah, and it just all seems like it was pointless now. I'm sure
yeah, it
to
seems
an
a
audience
little
that
bit.
was
Yeah,
listening.
if people
But-
were to be looking in on this, yeah.
I'm still gonna find a way to run into something.
All right, smart. Okay, somebody knock me out.
Okay.
Soso tries to hit him with his little fluffy paw.
Okay, do you wanna? I want you to roll. I want you to roll fight.
Which
Plus
is
scuffle.
strong arm, right?
Shuffle.
A scuffle. Oh, that's -1. A 6. I rolled a 6.
I got
So
a
it
pretty
just
good
is like-
scuffle.
So it's a
Wait.
failure.
Wait, no, we don't have to actually knock him out. That's what I keep saying. We can just play pretend. Adam, have you never played pretend?
Before I hear that,
I don't really know what you're talking about.
It's like this, and Summer just like falls over and pretends to be
Oh
knocked
my God,
out.
Summer, are you okay? Summer, somebody help us!
Ew.
Oh God, what the hell?
it's fun, and I'm playing a game with Adam, so I
Okay,
can make it tie.
Jeez.
you guys. So fun.
Emma's gonna start like throwing stuff around her room. Damn it!
So at this
That
point,
makes
so
it
you're
so
kind of
much
explaining to him
playing.
what he and this time he tries and he says, okay,
Keep your eyes closed.
am I doing it?
Yeah, but you can't talk.
Oh.
This end is right. But
All right, so roll for play a game.
it's my special move. Do I still roll? I do. You're right. I
Plus
get to
smile.
make a tie if I play a game. Roll.
Be careful, Emma. Justin's playing hardball this game. He doesn't want us to be friends with Adam.
No.
What do I add to play a game?
It was in the rules. You have to roll a 10 or higher, Kelsey.
That's fine. That's fine.
What do I add to it? Do I add anything to it if I'm using my special move? Because it's my
Plus
mecha
smile.
move.
Plus
My
smile.
smile.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have smile though. I don't have smile. Is it -2 or -1? It's -1. We don't have -2 stats. Thank God.
Mm-mm.
We would fail every time.
Oof.
But do I make a tie?
What
I
did
got
you
a
get?
5. I got a 5.
Yeah, you make that's your special power. So
Okay.
you make a tie regardless of how the game goes, just for doing
Okay.
it. But you basically, the interpretation here is that you're trying to teach him how to play like pretend, and he's just not really getting it. So it's a big failure. And he's like, "Oh, okay, I get it now. I get it now. So I just lay here, and people think I'm dead as long as I'm living."
I look at Rev like, I tried.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run into him.
Okay, roll plus scuffle, Rev.
Nice.
10.
Great.
Nice.
All right, so you
He's
just
been wanting to scuffle this whole time.
just run over him. He's like, if I play dead.
Sorry for running over your new
Got
friend.
him, baby. Got him.
All right, so he's knocked out, or maybe just playing knocked out. No, he's knocked out. And fantastic. So yeah, you all are free. What do you do?
Sneak out.
Pickle, Private Pickles says, what should we do? Should we stay here, and try to, like, I don't know, throw them off the scent or something?
Do we need some reconnaissance,
and-
maybe?
Are there any
Stretch says,
blankets
What?
here? Are there any blankets or sheets in this room?
No.
Oh. There. Well, you
I
said
have
there was
a
like a
coat.
dresser earlier, right?
A dresser?
Or something that somebody was sitting on something earlier when they were reading the book.
Wait.
Or
that was in your
Oh my
memory.
god.
Oh, that was in your
So-
flashback.
So
Yep,
no.
yep,
bring
yep,
it
yep.
down
I got
now,
it. I got it. We're
Reality
good.
is blurring.
Let's forget. Let's cut that. Cut that last.
I have a white coat. Summer has a white coat that she will give you. I have a coat if you want my coat.
No, I thought maybe we could like cover ourselves up in a big blanket and make it look like we were sleeping, and then so if the guards came, they could be like, "Oh, they're sleeping. They're not available right now." But that's not gonna work out. So,
That would have been such a good idea. So.
oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Let's
Thanks.
save that one in our back
I-
pocket
I
for
just-
later.
I can try to make my shape into the shapes of all of you. And then she like tries to like make like in one connected blob. It kind of looks like a weird so-so connected to a weird like Lucinda connected to a Summer. That's kind of like they're all just kind of like different weird poses. And she's like, and then like one of the mouths from the middle is like, how does this look?
That's
Love
a,
it.
it's a good try there, Olivia. But honestly, I'd prefer if you stuck with us. I think.
You do?
Your
Yeah.
skills are invaluable, Olivia.
Plus, I just kind of enjoy your company.
Her blue, she's kind of like a dark kind of blue with brown pink colored like Play-Doh, or I mean, what do I call it again?
Play-Doh?
Play-Doh mashed together. But you can tell that when you say that, like right where her like face is, like two kind of like more pinkish reddish spots appear. And then she says, "Oh, okay." And then she just climbs up into the bed.
Can that be a tie? I feel like that should be a tie.
They were kind of
Yeah.
playing a game because Olivia was it was like charades.
No, I agree. I
Yeah,
think
Justin.
And that's Rev's move too.
I don't even know that it's playing a game. I think that's for sure just a tie. I think that could be make friends actually.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's a thing.
So roll make friends with me, for me, Andy.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
plus smile.
Yeah, which is minus.
For this,
But you already have a tie with her, right? So
above
it'd
a
be
7.
+1. Oh.
Just get above a 7.
8.
Woo!
Woo!
All right. So yes, you've successfully formed a tie with Olivia.
Yes.
Yay! Rev, you have a friend.
Yeah. Olivia can be his arms and his hands.
Yeah. Okay.
that's true.
Monty
That's
says,
pretty
right. Shall I just stay here then? Is that probably the best idea, or?
No, you're coming with us.
And
Are
she's serious.
you look really serious right now, so I'm not going to argue with you.
No.
Can he ride in Red's bed? Rev's bed?
That might be faster than me rolling around, or sometimes I hop, just like a little pogo stick type thing.
Like a rabbit?
Yeah. Yeah,
Good
like a
one,
rabbit.
Emma.
And then Flick says, "Hey, who's talking about rabbits over there?"
We
are.
love rabbits.
are.
No one's mad. No one's mad.
All right, I'm still a rabbit, even though I got this lizard arm now.
Yeah, you're absolutely. You're whatever you want to be.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
So Stretch, Flick, Monty, all kind of like get ready with you all, and the privates say, Shamrock says, Oodles is not really still quite not in a fighting state yet. I think she needs to rest up more. So should we maybe go find some hiding place and wait for you, or something?
You should keep an eye on Oodle, right? Stay close. So
That's
that
what
you
I
can...
meant.
Oh,
With
yeah,
Oodle.
okay.
Get Oodle, but get out of prison, or should we stay in prison?
I think stay.
I'm kind of worried about what would happen to them if they found them here and not
Oh,
us.
us gone.
And we know that they torture people.
Yes. Also, what if they decided to come with us but stay in reserve so that they could jump out and help if needed but aren't putting themselves in danger?
What if we can get out of here, go find a nice secluded area that they can all kind of hide out as we go out to find Barbara and do all that stuff we
Like a
talked
public
about?
park.
Yeah, or like underneath a box. I don't know. We're like pretty small compared to lots of stuff out here, so I don't think it'd be that hard to find a place to like be able to hide them.
But if we're a big group of toys, aren't we going to stand out more?
Yeah,
That's
we will.
smart. That's actually a really smart call. Perhaps it's better that we split up. Yeah, I think we'll work better in pairs.
Pairs? Just two people?
Well,
together?
I mean, maybe not you. You can do whatever you want. I think we'll go in
Oh.
pairs.
Okay. Sure.
That works,
Okay.
yeah.
I trust you to make the right decision.
So Monty and Olivia are coming with the 4 of you. Meanwhile, Flick and Stretch are gonna go off on their own, and then the privates will take Oodle, and all of them will go find some sort of like safe place until things look, better, maybe.
Before Flick goes, can I pull out that cotton swab that Rev and I found and stick it to his butt?
Yeah.
Gonna be so friendly now.
Yeah, make a jury rig.
Okay.
Oh boy.
This is for upgrading.
Oh,
11.
yeah.
11. Fantastic. So you upgrade his tail from nothing to something.
No, put it on the...
That's fantastic.
Whoa. Shine.
So he's like walking away, and he's like, "All right, so Stretch, where should we go? Oh, what?" And he turns around.
Summer, you did
And-
not ask if you could upgrade him.
Sorry.
You just shoved a new
Not
tail
really
on his butt?
excited. We found you a
also-
tail.
Turns around and he looks at it, and it like, it's like this just little cotton swab sticking out of his, and it's just like moving like a little tail, and he looks at it, and then he just walks to you and hugs you hard. And you feel him kind of like shaking a little bit as he hugs you, and he pulls back and he says, "Thanks, Summer. I didn't even realize I was missing that."
It would be very hard to notice since it's on your butt.
Yeah. And for the first time since you've known him, Flick smiles. And you get the sense that you've brought back a piece of his personality that was missing.
Do we get a tie? I'm just a greedy ass bitch for these ties.
Give me the tie, please.
That's really good.
Make friends? I can roll to make friends.
Yeah,
I'll probably
I'm gonna
fail.
give you the same parameters that I just gave Andy. Since you've already done something very sentimental, just roll make friends plus smile, but you have to only get above a 7. So.
Oh my god, I got an 8 too!
Nice.
That's the best smile roll I've ever had.
Woo! So yes, you have made a tie with Flick.
Nice.
I made 2 friends today. That's a record.
Woo! So Flick and Stretch pop out in front of you both, and the two of them turn around, and Flick says, he looks to Stretch and he says, "Brother, you see my new tail?" "I see it, Flick. It's very becoming of you." And Stretch like stretches out his arm and like opens the door slightly, and he says, "We'll take the lead, friends. Make sure that the coast is clear. Good luck. We'll see you soon." And then he like stretches himself back around. Him and Flick like pop over, and for the first time, it's like the two of them are working like super, like just hand in hand, really well together. And they pop out the door, and they're gone. And Mint, Private Mint says, "We'll take up the rear. You all just get out there and be safe. Boy, oh boy, am I ready to get home." And the three of them, like, 1, 2, 3, and lift up Oodle and are kind of like scurrying with her on like over their heads. What are the 6 of you doing? The 4 of you plus Oodle, plus Olivia, plus Olivia and Monty.
We're being as sneaky as possible to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna need everybody to act under pressure, please.
What is that roll?
That is a plus scuffle.
Okay. I rolled an 8.
An 8. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait,
Everybody else?
sorry.
I got a 9.
I have an 11.
11.
I have a 2.
Okay. So take a hold, Kelsey,
Okay.
unless you are
no.
getting max. Remember, you can have a max 3 hold, people.
Oh, then I am at max.
Yeah. So you all start kind of like sneaking your way out. It's like nighttime has kind of come around, so it's darker out, and so it's a little.
I click off
little
my
easier
headlights.
to move undercover.
Good.
Smart.
Good.
We move
That's
undercover
your
and we
stealth
move
mode,
as
is just-
one.
You move undercover. You move as one. At night, you cannot let Lucinda give you away, but you do. And
What's
so,
the code word?
Rochambeau.
The code word
Oh, okay.
is
Toy Shambo.
There it is.
Poor Jimbo.
Yeah.
so you drive down, or you move and whatnot. You drive. I know. That's why I said it. You move down out of this little like container block of containers and whatnot. You're all going down a little bit. Lucinda, you something catches your eye from back towards the center of the community. At the top of one of the like clusters, there's some really bright lights kind of shining through some of like the little holes in the container and whatnot. So it's like little like just flashes of light kind of coming out, this bright kind of white light. And while you turn around and look at that, and it kind of distracts you for a moment, you end up actually tripping on a loose board on the boards, and you fall and kind of make like a thud noise. Decently.
It's fine.
Let me have this. And
I make a.
Okay, fine. You fall and you say, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, I was gonna say I curse loudly. Yeah.
And Winter, at her nearby tent, pops her head out and sees all of you, and she says, "Hey, wait, what are you doing? Hey!" And she like's turning around, about to yell something.
We grab her.
Okay.
Olivia,
roll-
stop her from talking.
And breathing. And
I'm gonna
breathing.
say this is a push. No, this is gonna be a fight, and it's not to try and cause harm necessarily, but it's gonna be.
Still
just
a
to see
physical-
how well you-
I'm just trying to like put my hand like I'm trying to grapple her, I guess, and put my hand over
sure.
her mouth and pull her.
She's resisting, so just roll fight for me. Plus
Oh!
scuffle.
Oh God! Oh no! Okay. I hope that my friends will jump in and help in a second, because I'm probably not gonna do very well. I have plus. Oh wait, it's plus scrounge? No,
Scuffle.
Then I have plus 0. Nope.
A 10.
Oh,
Nice.
holy
10.
shit!
So you grab her before she's and you can force your target where you want them, basically pulling her along with you.
Yeah,
You're choosing not to do any damage, correct?
correct.
Okay.
And
So you
I'm
kind
just
of
gonna.
pull her.
Yeah, you go ahead.
You kind of pull her back away from everybody, so she's kind of secure and she's not really struggling as much right now. Do you do anything else?
I just say, I'm so sorry, Winter. We're just trying to fix everything. Lucinda, say something. You're good at talking to people.
Okay. So I want to just say.
Real quick, before you say anything, just so you guys know, you're all kind of on the edge of the community, on the dock side. So there's you're on the boards, basically. You're on like the wooden docks and whatnot. And
So you're saying we should
go
throw the
ahead,
body in the
Lucinda.
water?
Lucinda, you're whatever you were gonna say.
Okay, so I'm going to, because we're still very close to everyone, is what you're saying, basically.
Yes, I mean you are still very close to everyone. I was just letting you know that you're right on the water. You're like on top of the water, basically, for the
Okay.
record. So the water's kind of sloshing up, making some noise and stuff.
Okay, so then I want to say to her, and I'm gonna do bossy, I guess. And I'm gonna say,
We really, really need your help so that we can fix this for everyone. A lot of people here in your community are unhappy, and we can solve it.
All right, go ahead and roll for. Bossy is your use a hold move, right? Or
no, that is, I put someone else's needs before my own. No, what do I do?
No, that's
for
right.
a
That's right. Yeah, that is your hold move. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
That's friendship.
that's how you create a tie with him. I think, right?
Yes.
You and Ryan both can do that.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
Uh,
bossy is something I still roll, and it's plus smile.
that's one of your moves. Yeah. Okay. Plus smile.
So that's an 11.
11. All right. She says.
I
Yeah.
take my hand off.
Right. You all seem like nice people. I'm not trying to get you in trouble. Do what you have to do, I guess. I won't say anything.
Thank you so much, Winter. We really appreciate your help.
Yeah. Also,
Should Winter pretend to be knocked out too?
What?
Or
And
just,
then,
just go back into your tent.
and then,
Stop.
and then, you hear some like talking from nearby, and she says, "I'll distract them.
Oh,
Just go." And she
before she
points you-
goes,
Yeah.
does she have any accessories on? That would be like what accessories is she wearing right now?
She's wearing a she's got like a bunch of like battle gear accessories. So she's got like a holster, like a weapon holster on one leg. She's got a I'm gonna say she's got some sort of like toy-esque like goggles that like you put on, and like they kind of like they're like binocular goggles maybe, and also a hairband that pulls her hair back.
Okay. I was gonna see if there's anything I could take from her to maybe like pretend to be her later if we needed to do that, but I don't know if any of that is like a quick thing I could grab. So
She every time that you've seen her, she's wearing, I mean, like you, she has literal clothes that can, change and whatnot. And she's been wearing that dark, like James Bond-esque turtleneck thing, with dark pants and just kind of like she looks very like co-op or covert ops.
Cool.
I'll
just hug her then and say thank you, and then because I'm already holding her.
And she looks baffled and kind of delighted at that, and she says, "Okay, go." And she turns around and walks back, and she's like, you hear her start talking to some people over there. And so you're kind of led down the boardwalk a little farther, and yeah, you're kind of out at the end of the little dock area. The water is literally down below you. What do you do?
I guess we need to find something that we can float on, right? So that we can go find Barbara.
I
What
want
do
to
you
go.
think, Dosa?
I want to go to like the edge of the dock. Are we far enough away that if I were to like talk, people wouldn't hear it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's nobody out in this area, as long as you're not like yelling.
Oh dang, that's what I was gonna do.
Barbara.
That is what I was gonna do. I wanna like put my paw in the water, and like kind of tap a little bit on the water, and then like whisper into the water, Barbara, are you in there?
So since like a human dock is like so much higher off the ground than off the water,
Oh, that's true.
but they've built a little walkway to get down to the water where they have a few different little like boat devices kind of like set up and whatnot.
Oh, there's boat things down there?
There are a few different boat things down there. And so you kind of put your hand on the water and say that, and nothing happens.
All right, you guys want to take one of these boats?
Let's go in one of those boats.
That's a good idea.
Sure.
Yeah, so we find a boat. Take a boat. We want
Alright,
to take a
so-
boat.
So you hop in one of the boats.
Is
and
it
you
a toy
start to
boat?
kind of it's a toy boat. Full circle. And you start to paddle.
The podcast should have just stopped there. You should have just stopped it.
and
The
paddle,
live stream.
Whatever it is.
paddle. You start to paddle yourselves out a little bit, and that's when you see up ahead of you the waves are moving. They're parting and whatnot. And as that happens, you see like some ridges, kind of like like one of those dinosaurs in like a
Mm-hmm.
movie. One of those movies, and you can see what you believe to be Barbara coming towards you. And as that happens, Lucinda, I think you're still kind of like little all around present of what's happening and whatnot. And you turn around just in time to see in the sky, there is some sort of machine, some sort of airship. There's like a basket. You're not really sure what you're seeing because it's kind of dark, but you see a couple like light up like dots and stuff on it. And you all hear from up there, the terror, and the community just lights up.
Okay.
And that's where we'll stop today.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo.
Whoa.
We did a lot of things today, you guys.
Yeah.
Did.
We knocked
We
out a
did.
guard.
Uh-huh.
Well, we did knock him out. Yeah, I forgot. Rev did knock him out, huh?
We brought joy back to a stuffed rabbit.
Oh.
Rev and Olivia are
A
canon.
little
now.
flirty.
Uh-huh. A little bit.
Olive.
Leave.
And it's like olive you, I love you, olive you,
Olive
olive
you.
juice.
All of you.
Olive
you.
juice.
Olive you.
Yeah, Monty's still in the back of. I think Olivia has kind of like morphed into like a little base, and then Monty's just like stuck in it. So it's kind of like a little antenna on top, and Olivia and him are both like watching.
Mhm.
It kind of like it's keeping him secure, so he doesn't like fly out.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's so good. Toy boat.
Toy
Well,
boat.
thanks everybody for watching. We appreciate you.
Yeah,
for,
real quick, we had a couple new followers this last week. 90DA and Down to Earth 18. Thanks for following.
Whoa!
Thanks, folks.
Thank you,
Thanks for
90DA.
following.
Down to Earth.
Yeah.
18? 19? What'd you say?
Thank you.
Yeah, Down to Earth 18 on Twitch. Follow us on Twitch.
Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Please ask the other 17 to watch too.
And join our Facebook group, Ghostlight Gamers on Facebook. We're doing a toy bracket right now. It's really fun. We vote on which toys we think are the most fun.
Mhm.
It's the closest thing I have to sports. At the
Sports
moment.
just came. Baseball just started.
Baseball
2
and
days ago.
basketball are happening.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's happening.
And it's awesome. There's this
I don't
new rule
wanna
that if
watch
it goes into a 10th
cutouts.
inning, someone just starts on second base.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It's
Oh.
hilarious.
Cool.
That's why we won yesterday. Great.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's why
it's
we
very
won
fun.
yesterday.
Go KC Royals.
Listen, I love the Royals. I just haven't watched with all these weird cutout and stand people and whatnot. It's bizarre. I don't like it. It makes me feel like I'm in some sort of
Simulation.
Different.
Yes, we are.
Dystopian future.
where I'm a toy.
Oh, geez.
Just a
Hey, I
pawn.
want to know next week. Okay, this is the challenge. Next week, show and tell. If you were a toy, I'm talking to the 4 of you. If you were a toy, not
Uh-huh.
one of your characters, but you as a person, if you were a toy in this world,
Right.
what toy would you be? Okay, that's what we're
Gotcha.
show and telling next week. So we're not showing off damn water bottles and shit.
Hey.
But did you guys see
New
my water bottle?
What? The cool
It's
water
brand
bottle,
new, and
Justin.
it's pretty. I just got
Nalgene.
it yesterday.
I
It's-
refuse
Mine
to
keeps
believe.
ice cold for
It's
like
40
days.
Do you know what? I
I
have the
put-
power to do, Justin. I can stop this at any time.
Sturdy.
I can literally hit the end stream button and this.
Yeah,
all goes
sorry,
Well,
we're
we
away.
all
probably should stop
hydrated,
it. It's
though.
getting long. I have to go to
Alright.
work, so
I
let's
gotta go pick up my groceries.
I have to drink this water.
I have to not do those things.
Nope,
Thanks
I'm
for
gonna
watching,
pee. I'm gonna
everybody.
pee very
Thank you
shortly.
for watching.
Hi, let's all go pee.